Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're out here at Beck Ranch Park in Osteen, Florida. It was originally a working cattle ranch, and there's still some remnants of the buildings that were originally here. We're gonna check out this park. There's also a trail to get us out to the St. Johns River. You know I love it. This behind me is the silo. In the early days at Beck Ranch, cracker cattle grazed the open lands and woods, mostly feeding themselves. Horses got their hay and feed, but they were special. With the coming of fence laws and other changes in cattle raising, the Becks eventually shifted to feeding livestock. During one period, this small metal structure held corn trucked from the Midwest and traded for calves. You can see some of the age showing, and it's rusted through. It's pretty interesting. Nothing special. Alright, we're gonna go check out this other structure here. This structure looks like it was hit by this tree here during the recent hurricanes, most likely Ian. The notification sign is no longer here, so I'm not sure which structure this one is, but you can see that this tree most likely fell on top of it and destroyed it, even more than time has. It's still a cool structure, and you can see the history in it. Let's continue on. The Beck slaughterhouse had its own scales for weighing butchered cattle. But knowing the live weight of animals also was important to the stock operation. This pin here, platform, and underneath scales helped ranchers check. The Cypress pin is the last remnant of old cattle enclosures here at Beck Ranch. In fact, most traditional structures here were made of cypress, often cut and milled locally. Maintaining them was a common ranch problem, but as time went by, as you can see, the Becks ranched over to other building material. So, this is the scales for weighing, and inside here, we should be able to see some of the remnants of those scales. So that still leaves me wondering what the other building over here was. Maybe that was the actual slaughterhouse. If these are scales, I imagine that has to be the slaughterhouse, but I don't know much about ranching. I just enjoy the history, and it's here, so I'm checking it out. Never seen it before, and now it's something I can add to my list. I actually had plans to go kayaking today, but when I woke up, the wind was so heavy, fast, strong, that I was like, I would be windbound and it wouldn't be a fun day. So here I am, Beck Ranch Park on foot. Well, we've checked this out. Let's see what else this park has to offer us. Now this is attached to the Beck Ranch Park. This is the Lake Monroe conservation area, and it's an active working cattle pasture. So we have to be worried about landmines as we walk through here, but I expect some beautiful views. I'm gonna go back to the truck, shed this jacket, grab my backpack, and head out. One of the problems with it, at the beginning at least, and I'm hoping the farther we get in, the quieter it will get, is this state road over here to my right. I keep looking down because of the landmines. That's another problem. But it is beautiful, and it walks along this waterway, which is pretty. And we'll see what it has to offer us. If we don't like it, we're done. But I'm hoping to make it to the St. Johns River. I had to stop and change the camera battery, so I figured I'd sit down and take a little rest and get a drink. So, back on the road. Well, that's kind of unfortunate. This is the shortest path to get to the St. Johns that I can see, and right now it's covered in water, probably remnants of the hurricanes we've experienced. I could walk through it, but then my shoes would be wet for the rest of the day, and so would my socks. I'm gonna try going further this way and see if there's an easier way to cross, and then maybe I can get back to this trail. All right, made it across. Now, looks like I'm not the only one because there's a path here. So now we can get back on track. I hope it doesn't get too wet back here. We'll see. It's looking okay. It just looks at this spot here, oops, that it might be a little soft. Cows don't seem to mind, so we shouldn't either. It's looking better. We're about halfway to the St. Johns according to the GPS. Looks like we get into some more open fields. I think they might be floodplains. We'll see. Like I mentioned, walking in, I got a little concerned because I thought it might get too wet, but it seems to have dried out really well here. So it looks wet up the trail some more, so we'll see how it goes. I also noticed that we came in on a red trail and there's a yellow trail, so I'm thinking the yellow trail leads back to the park, so it might be an easier exit after the day's done. Yep, it's about time to eat lunch, so I want to keep going and finding a good spot to just relax. I was hoping to be the St. John's, but we're halfway there. Oh. Ooh, that's a good breeze. I needed that. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the St. John's River today. My leg is acting up. I have some nerve issues that cause it to not function. How's that? So I have to sit down and take frequent breaks, which I've been doing. But I was just over halfway there last time I checked in with you all, and I just looked at the GPS and I was like, no, I'm not going to push myself. I know my limitations. I still have a long way to go as far as being physically capable to do the things my heart want to do. So I'm smart enough to know, instead of walking all the way out there at this hour and having to walk back, it's best to just stop. I stepped off the trail, which I'm happy I did. This is a beautiful panorama shot. Just check it out. It's amazing. So, silver linings and all. I'm gonna eat lunch here, enjoy it, and then head back to the truck. I've looked at the GPS and I can follow this tree line and it will take me back to the Beck Ranch Park, the back end of it, and then I can just walk up to the front where my truck is. It's not glamorous, it's not exciting. As I mentioned earlier in this video, I wanted to go kayaking today, but the wind has been kind of crazy and you just felt that breeze. Here comes another one. And my plan was to paddle on a lake, and that would have just probably windbound me. I don't want to risk it. I'll save that for another video. If you didn't know I kayaked, that means you're not subscribed. So do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. Also hit the like button and that tiny bell to be notified when I release videos. There's some beautiful trees here. Beautiful, tall, robust. And I'm gonna look for a place to maybe strap the hammock up while I'm here and maximize my time out here. Alright, I stopped and grabbed lunch at the grocery before heading out. So, let's see what we got. Buffalo chicken wrap. I'm excited to eat this. I also have my handy bag, and I'm seeing some trash around here. I don't like that, so we're going to pick it up before we leave. I have my drone with me, but one, there's no drones allowed to be flown in this preserve, and two, it's too windy even if I could fly a drone in this preserve. That's why I need it. I also need a beverage. There we go. Despite the fact that I didn't make it to the St. John's, I'm okay with that. I know my limitations. That was good. I'm gonna clean up this mess around here, and then we're gonna head on. I don't see any more, so that's good. I don't know if that was just debris that blew in from the storms or what, but I've got it. Now it's time to head down the trail, or the tree line, I should say. I saw these trees here look like they'd be good hammock trees. I just think they might be too far apart. So I just hung out on the alligator tree, and that was good enough for me. Something about this tree reminds me of an alligator. Alright, looks like we're coming up to a road here. Possible road, a farmer's road or cattle rancher's road, whatever. There's boundary signs, and oh, there goes that bird we were watching. He's cool. It's pretty sloggy here, so I've moved over to the side, and it seems to be better. Albeit more obstacles. Good thing we got our boots on, right? Yeah, because it's getting nasty. Oh yeah. Oh, well, we'll get around it. We'll get around it. Woo! But not like that. Woo! I was about to step over that log. Check it out. We'll keep on going this way. I think we're out of the worst of it. Check out these trees. Oops. Check these out. You can see where the water line was from the past hurricanes, where the St. John's overflowed and came this far inland. It's pretty cool. Yep, that looks fun. Over here is gonna be my best bet. Ants. Oh. I said it would, but I don't know now. I'm gonna try to be sneaky, but I don't think I'm gonna be. Oh well, we're gonna have to suck it up, I guess. That sucked, huh? Oh yeah. Legs got stuck on that guy. That is not what I wanted. Oh yeah. Well, that happened. We're crossing here either way now. Quick. Well, that wasn't what I wanted. Check out my knees. Oh well. At least we're on the other side. Alright, we're approaching the trailhead, and you can see over here the little creek water feature, whatever. So now we've crossed that. Back on track, hopefully. The walkout's becoming more adventurous than the walk-in, or the whole video in general. Let me know what you think. Put it down in the comments below. So I think I was rolling the video while that happened, but if you couldn't tell, I had the palm fronds in my hand along with the camera, and this stick about 14 inches wide just got between my legs and took me down. Didn't hurt, got my knees dirty, and that's about it. But it did suck. It sucked. Alright, I think we're coming out to the prairie where the other trailhead marker was. So this isn't the intersection I thought it was. It's still the yellow trail, but it's a little bit further east. That intersection we passed is further that way. But like I expected, this yellow trail, this takes us into the back of Beck Ranch Park, and we're about 1,000 feet away according to Garmin. So we're almost done. I had to climb the fence because it's locked. Oh well. Well guys, we made it back to Beck Ranch Park, as you can tell. I hope you enjoyed this video, even though we didn't make it to the St. Johns River. If you did, please do me a favor and hit that like button. hit the subscribe button, and then hit that tiny bell so that you're notified anytime I release new content. It helps out so much. I'll see you all in the next one.